Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your you and them spread. Energies for what's currently going on with you and your person. Let me just get right into it. First of all, you got the two cards. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. This is telling me that right now, accepting things as they are is causing some confusion. It wants you to surrender to the energy of love versus rationality, is what I was getting. The next two that I picked for your, this is for your spiritual path. We have the dance of the divine feminine and the angel raspar. Your spiritual path is one of listening to your heart. Usually rational and methodical is how you like to go, and there's nothing wrong with that because it keeps you from being in the clouds, and you are an air sign, so you can separate heart from head. But on this path, it's calling for inwardness. It's the holiness of the holiest of sacred inwardness, to know your divinity in the stillness, to stop and regain inertia of the unordered. So it's asking you to take that leap and find a state of matter in your contemplation for your heart. You'll find serenity in that once you surrender to that. Next is the archetypal energy that is working through you right now. First, we have Midas or Miser. This is saying that you have the ability, and usually all Aquarians do, they have a goal, and then what you put your mind to is a success. But are you hiding and holding back due to fear of losing control with your emotion? Are you holding it back from your manifestations? And that's, in your work or your love or your dreams. Next is the card, archetype God. This is recognizing your external force. Should you bring benevolence and compassion to your state of vulnerableness? When you don't have vulnerableness with love or endeavor, it keeps you from the desires, what you seek. It can, keep you back, hold you back, and make you kind of separate from what you want and what you're thinking. So these cards are telling me that you are feeling an imbalance. Now, for you in the relationship, now we're getting to you and your person. This is you, how you're feeling about that person. Okay. So on the you, we have the Page of Cups, the Emperor, and the Four of Cups. Now, the way you feel about them, this is the earthy part of water, okay? Normally we think of, oh, this is, it's a message of love you know, they're interested. Okay, this is what you're thinking about them. But they have free emotion, and it dances and it inspires. There is a beauty. You are very attracted to this person, and it doesn't quite make sense. You're more methodical. This person is free, dancing around, kind of like a flower child hippie. And when it comes to how you feel about that, it's exciting, but you have a very humanitarian kind of look at that. Like maybe that's not what you would consider maybe a regular type, or because it's exciting, you feel this conflict. There, you feel that they're thinking, well, actually, that they're being wishy-washy with their power in this. And that's kind of what irks you. It's kind of what can hold you back from actually giving your heart, their hearts. It's just taken so long. And you feel that maybe they're just waiting it out, enjoying the 3 cups, but in the shadows, they see you, but you don't think that they're thinking about you. Or you don't want to think about them, okay? For their energy towards you, they are feeling that you can't make up your mind. We have the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, with the 9 of batons, rods. Let's see. So they're feeling that you're trying to, or that you're imbalanced in your offer, that you have an offer, but it doesn't have anything to do with emotions. It's all about time and passion, but you're defensive on that front. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is looking like, you better be serious, but you're so slow in telling me about the real passion that you have. And she's just like, this shit ain't gonna fly. This is how he's looking at me. I'm a queen. What are you doing? They think you're defensive. There's a balancing act of work and love, but it's an imbalance. And the Queen of Pentacles is independent and self-sufficient. She doesn't need love. She would like love. And so chooses out of what love is being offered. So, and you feel she's being immature and wishy-washy. And there's a lack of coming together in this current time. Now, what I pulled for your mutual energy was the 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I think that what's going on is that there's a balance for a new beginning that needs to be reached. You know, the page here is going like, I don't even know. He's dancing around. He has 1 foot off the ground. And it's like both parties see a new beginning, but aren't taking it. What's blocking you is the stress of lack of cooperation. Now, there's work going on behind the scenes, but there is also a stress and a sadness between you both. It blocks you both from sharing your feelings. It blocks you both from collaboration. There's pentacles. There is something viable in this, but too much in the head and not in the cooperation holds you back. And of course it would, right? You can't work together if you're thinking too much about it and trying to be rational about what is going on, about love. In that, on the bottom of the deck was the Lovers. That's a decision, a choice. Under that, at the bottom of the deck was the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. This is saying that you both are frustrated. There's an offer from the Knight of Pentacles, okay? An offer that makes you happy, right? And the Queen of Swords is saying, look, buddy, the Queen of Swords will cut a bitch, okay? And she's saying, I feel that there's a lot of options for me. Don't come at me with your one pentacle, slow as fuck, offering some type of happiness. But I mean, it's you and a horse is your happiness. You find victory here. But the Queen of Swords does not. Look at her hand. She's all, hold it. Which one do you choose? What are you choosing? And then you're like, I don't know. There's so many things that I like. There's the jewel of knowledge. There's, blind faith. There's victory. There's all these things that you want, but you won't choose. It's like, I feel free. And look at his fist. He's like, damn it. He doesn't like to be told what to do. How can there be a choice with such conflicting energy? Boobies and a penis. So, maybe this relationship was highly sexual. Look at him touch the flame, the burning bush. I want your bush. And she's like, no, take domesticity. I got this serpent behind me. But there's, I think it's Archangel Michael or Metatron. Should know that. But the sun is behind, the rays are all around, but then there's the clouds in between the two people. There is a mountain, which sometimes is a volcano. Like there's an eruption happening. I see the female, she's quite pale. She's running out of, she's like, look, take my hand, take my hand. And he's pointing to the bush. I just want the bush. My dick's out already. Excuse my language. This is not for kids, so, and if you're offended, I'm totally sorry, but this is what the card is saying to me, and it's about the only one that's speaking very loudly out of this deck. And what we have for, what is your person? What does your person want? This person is waiting for an offer of love. She already has her cup. She can offer it to anyone, but she's still waiting. She wants you. Doesn't matter what the cup, well, no, it matters what is in the cup, but the cup is for you right here, because we had the King of Cups. She wants a mutual exchange. She don't want no bullshit. She wants a commitment, and she's waiting for it with her cup. No matter what she says, you know, sliding back and forth. But I have the feeling that you already know what she wants. You want to offer it as well, but you're slow and defensive. That's what the cards are saying. In the outcome, we have the Sun, Awakening reversed, and the Tower reversed. That's telling me that if you want the Sun, okay, and that's what we had over here with the Choice and the Lovers and the Choice and Happiness. You both are not on the same page. You're wanting two different things. And, you know, she was waiting here. Queen of Pentacles. She's waiting. She's self-sufficient. She knows what she wants. It's blooming. Look. Is that angel praying? She knows what she wants. She wants the Sun as well. But you're offering one pentacle, okay? And you're not going very fast. And you don't need to go fast, but you need to go away from the castle a little bit. And the Knight of Pentacles doesn't go very far from the castle before he goes back. And she's like, excuse me. Look at her eyes are closed like, oh, I know what you feel, but you're not telling me. See, I have my sword ready, and I don't want this bullshit. With her hand up. She has a phoenix rising. She has many times, maybe you both have been together more than one time, and she's risen from the ashes over and over. But it tells me, you know, that you have, look at, your head is on fire. You have these thoughts. But you want victory, you know, instead, you want passion and victory instead of, look at, see this screen right here? You stole her skirt. You see? Skirt. And there can be a renewal in the flower here. But the bullshit has to go. And that doesn't mean the bullshit is only on your side, because it's not. But with this Tower, okay, the cards are saying you haven't released anything. You haven't, both of you have not released this old energy. And so it's stuck. It's stuck in the reverse. In the upright, it's an act of God that will tear down whatever it is, whatever the bullshit is between you, and slowly with enlightenment, okay? Where are we? With awakening, okay, which is being fought here too between the both of you. Look at the peacock. This tells me that the masculine is fighting, showing how beautiful he is, afraid of vulnerability. Then there can be a renewal. The feminine is, she wants to offer home, domesticity, love, but you see, it's blooming. She is a woman who takes care of her home, who makes things happen for the King of Pentacles. she can enact it. But this lack here, this cooperation, is divinely guided, but no one is listening. And it's always a choice. A new beginning and happiness is always a choice. So it's a lot of procrastination on choosing what the two of you want. I mean, this is what it leads to. Sleepless nights, constant thought, being upset, hard to get out of bed sometimes. So, in the beginning we had embracing, with these cards, we had embracing and surrendering to the confusion of love versus rationality. There's a need to go inward, listen to your heart, and let the divine guide you, because the inertia it's unordered, and there's a state of matter that is only going to be reached by contemplation, and serenity can come. Like in the beginning, we were told you have the ability to turn what you put your mind to into a success. Are you holding back and hiding because you fear losing? It could be losing money. It could be losing yourself to emotion. It can be having to make a leap of faith that changes your life. In this reading, I believe you're being asked, what are your true desires, and are you listening to that? Are you being driven by ego and pride? Are you allowing yourself to be open and true to your feelings? There's a push-pull going on, and